People come out to eat dinner, right? And there's this guy singing here. Constitutes entertainment. That would drive me nuts. I would pay money not to be in that fucking place. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to go like this. Walk, walk, walk. That way. It's gay pride here. See, this is something that people in Ireland fear most. A mosque behind me. A mosque behind me here. There. And another one over there. That way. Glass of wine, you have a glass of wine. Cheers. Cheers, Jesus. Cheers, Muhammad. Imagine this long Glanmire. Imagine what people think. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother you. Doesn't bother you. Doesn't bother you. Probably bothers you. Taking over. First the gays, now the Muslims. You heard it from me first. Convert to the real religion. Get into Eurovision. Probably win too. So on my way to Bitola, like my things, my jewellery, my bling bling. So this morning I met talking to a guy Freddie. He was in Odessa too, and he was stayed in the same shithole I stayed in the first one, and he stayed in the nice one afterwards. But he's like a retired German guy who says that Germany's got nothing more for him. He's retired. He's been retired for the last 30 fucking years, whatever he does, you know. But his hobby, he kind of discovered, is fucking collecting bottle caps. So he was in Africa and Congo, those places, and he collected caps. He sells them on eBay, right? So he picked up all these fucking Coca-Cola bottle caps that people would buy. And he didn't realize there's 250 names that are in Ethiopian or Congo or whatever, so he only had a few, but they went for a very high price. And he was picking up these bottle caps in Africa, and people were going, "What are you doing? Picking up rubbish?" And he goes, pick up these bottle caps and I'll give you some money. So they went around picking up all these bottle caps for him, and they're like, "That guy's crazy. He comes here to this country to pick up rubbish." So he seems to be making a lot of money for bottle caps. Like he sells 4 at a time, from 6 to 20 euros. So there's some serious collectors in Germany and Spain, and I find that hard to believe. But anyway, Germany and Spain and Italy, I think they spend a lot of money for bottle caps. So he was in some country and they brought out some new beer, and that was selling really well. Then the price went down. It went from 20 euros down to a low price. So who would have thought of that? Bottle caps. The future is in bottle caps. There you go. The future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. So dreaming. This is my casa for tonight. I'm the only one here so far. So let me show you the balcony. Yep, it's alright. Later on this evening. See that here? This is a Prince Philip. And the fucking funny thing about statues in Macedonia, this is the scene, right, is that they've introduced fucking stories that don't even exist in this culture. And the architecture in Skopje, it's not even from here. So some of the statues that they put up have nothing to do with, that's a mosque over here, mosque over there, quite a few actually. So some of the statues have nothing to do with the history here. They just put them up so they create legends that don't never exist. So they, it's kind of Hollywood, I guess, you know. So that's the story. I don't know who this guy was, but I can Google it and find out. And you couldn't too. Prince Philip from Macedonia. So I'm in Britol. Anyway, close to the Greek border, but there ain't much fucking cheap accommodation in Greece, only in Tiraspol and in Athens. Tiraspol is like a day's journey from here, and Athens is like 500 kilometers. So it's like I'm going to two places, Tiraspol and Athens, and nowhere else. It's too expensive. No hostels, and it's all hotel shit, but it's not expensive, but not in my budget. So I will be going north tomorrow. Pritol, and maybe even this other place. I don't know. And then come back. But 1 week in Greece would be enough, I think, because it's kind of expensive. So now I'm on a walk. Let's see what's happening in town. It's quite nice, actually. Quite nice. People like to hang out. People like to hang out and do shit. Sun is shining. Lots of like places down here. So let's go for a look. So I was just looking at art there. I was reminded of a story of a gallery I saw yesterday. The woman said to me, I was looking at some art and it was good, right? And I said to the woman, how much is that? It's 1,200 euros. I was like, a bit expensive. The sunflowers I looked at were fucking €9.50, and she said my boss is a Picasso, and I saw some of his stuff, and I think he was a Picasso actually. He's a Macedonian Picasso, and he was in the last town I was in. So yeah, Picasso, what a fucking guy he was, a unique guy. So going this way. See what the fuck is going on in this town. Nice place. Nice place. Kind of a historic place. It's actually the second oldest town in Macedonia, believe it or not. They love gambling on soccer here. Sports. See a lot of these around actually. Last few places. So there you go. They like to gamble too, you know. Macedonians. So I was on a walking tour of Skopje, and like this is like their like kind of Champs-Elysees, all the kind of cafes. So basically, it's probably the same as fucking Skopje, right? Where all the fucking single people would walk a certain line on the side of the street, and they fucking. So basically, if you're looking for a husband, you come here. Like the Champs-Elysees, you'd be basically walking up and down. There'd be some code thing for like that you're available, you're not available. And I guess people use Facebook these days or whatever the fuck they use.